Hello everyone, myself Chaitra Shetty. Now I am going to present on a topic research question. The content which I are going to cover on this presentation are meaning and types of research question. Let's see the introduction. Business research is a process of acquiring detailed information of all the areas of business and using such information in maximizing the sales and profit of the business. Such a study helps companies determine which product or services is most profitable or in demand. The purpose of business research is to gather information in order to aid business related decision making. Business research is defined as the systematic and objective process of collecting, recording, analyzing, and interpreting the data for aid in solving managerial problems. Business research is a process of acquiring detailed information and using such information in maximizing the sales and profits of the business. The purpose of business research is to gather information in order to aid business related decision making. Let us see what is research question. A research question is an answerable inquiry into a specific concern or issue. It is the initial step in research project. The initial step means after you have an idea of what you want to study the research project. Research question is a question that a research project sets out to answer. Choosing a research question is an essential element of both quantitative and qualitative research. Good research questions seek to improve knowledge on an important topic and are usually narrow and specific. The research question begins with the research problem, an issue someone would like to know more about, or a situation that needs to be changed or addressed. Writing a research question. Writing a good research question means you have something you want to study. Let's say you are interested in the effects of television. We will examine the steps and then look at how you could write a research question. So, a research question forms the base of where you are going, so we have to write a good research question. If your foundation is built on something shifty like a house built on sand, then everything following that will be about correcting that initial issue instead of and making an awesome project. So there are some steps in research question. First, specify your specific concern or issue. Decide what you want to know about the specific concern or issue. Turn what you want to know about the specific concern into a question. Ensure that the question is answerable. Check to make sure the questions are not too broad or too narrow. These are the steps in research question. This is the basic process in writing a research question. Writing a research question will result in a better research project. Why do research? Main purpose of doing research are to fill knowledge gaps. It is academic research, that is to have a knowledge about the project, and for solving the problem solving. To solve the problem, we have to we have to research it. Types of research question. There are mainly three types of research question. First one, descriptive research question. When a study is designed primarily to describe what is going on or what exists, is called as descriptive research question. Descriptive research are used to assist a study that aims to describe something. For example, polls conducted on public various opinions. The aim of this study is to understand the what various opinions which are mainly descriptive. Questions starts with how much, what amount, what is, what are, etc. So, descriptive research questions are inquiries that researchers use to gather in quantifiable data about the attributes and characteristics of research subject. These are designed to uncover the respondent's response towards particular question or variable. Here, questions starts with how much, what amount, what is, what are example. So, in descriptive research questions we can analyze that. Here question starts with how much, what amount, what is, what are, etc. In descriptive research questions starts from how much, like that. Example, here is one example for descriptive research question. How many calories do Indians consume per week? So in this question starts with how many. So it is descriptive research question. Here variable is weekly calorific intake. So group is Indian. Second one, comparative research questions. When a study is designed to look at the relationship between two or more variables is called comparative research question. To analyze the difference between two or more groups on the dependent variable, we use comparative research question. Comparative research questions begins with what is the difference between. It may look into the distinguishing feature of variable upon different groups. So, comparative research questions aims to examine the difference between two or more groups on one or more dependent variable. Comparative research question can take many forms. Two key factors are space and time. Here, comparative research questions starts as what is the difference between. So, here is one example for comparative research question. Question: what is the difference the daily caloric intake of Indian men and women? Here you can see in question it starts as what is the difference. So it is comparative research questions. Dependent variable is caloric intake and group is Indian men and women. Third type, casual research questions. When a research is aimed to find out whether a variable causes one or more outcome variables, it is called a casual or relationship research. It is the study of cause and effect. So, casual research question, it is a study of cause and effect. In order to frame a casual research question, the what is the relationship between should be followed by between or amongst. So question is, what is the relationship between leisure time and mental health among teens? So in casual research questions start from what is the relationship between. So here in this example, dependent variable is mental health, independent variable is leisure time, and group is teenagers. Research question. Here there are two types of studies, qualitative study and quantitative study. Qualitative study. Qualitative study involves collecting and analyzing non-numerical data, that is text, video, audio, to understand concepts, opinion, or experiences. This study allows the respondent to talk in some depth, choosing their own words. So, both qualitative and quantitative studies suit for some topics. Some topics are well suited for qualitative study. Some topics are for quantitative study. Topics which are loosely defined research question become clear only during research process. Data is used to narrow the focus in qualitative study. It helps in literature review. Second one, quantitative study. The structured way of collection and analysis of data which is obtained from the different sources involving the use of statistics, computational and mathematical tools in order to derive the results is known as quantitative study. Here, topic is narrowed into a focused research question. Focusing the question helps in developing a testable hypothesis in quantitative study. Research question refer to relationship among a small number of variables. Good research question should be clear and focused. So research question should be clear and focused, not too broad and not too narrow, not too difficult to answer. So research question should not be very difficult. Researchable, it should be researchable. If we google that question, it should give answer to that question. Not too easy to answer, it should not be very easy. Analytical rather than descriptive. So, conclusion. Thus, research question is a sentence that defines what you will examine, within which population, and what the outcome of interest will be. Defining a clear research question is the first and most important part of the project. All research questions should be focused on a single problem or issue. Thus, research question must be researchable using primary or secondary sources. It must be specific enough to answer thoroughly. Thank you.